If you have ever sent out 27 applications and heard back from almost no one, this is the moment that changes. You are about to meet a job search platform built around a single, simple promise. Stop applying blind. Start applying with intelligence. The platform is called JobIntel 360, and it is the unfair advantage that helps real candidates win 3 or more interviews every single week.
Stop rejections and ghosting. Win 3+ interviews every week with Insider JobIntel. That is not a slogan. That is what happens when you stop guessing and start knowing. JobIntel 360 hands you everything you need to win the interview for each job in just minutes. You get the real hiring manager. You get the true salary range. You get the names and backgrounds of the people who will sit on the interview panel. You get the department's biggest pain points, the same problems they will be trying to solve when they hire someone. You get a personalized pitch built around what they really need. You get every job board in one dashboard, and you get a whole lot more.
All of this is powered by an advanced research engine that pulls live data from over 6,000 verified sources. Every answer is cited. Nothing is guessed. Nothing is invented. The first report is free, no credit card required, and the average user has a finished, fully cited intelligence report in under 5 minutes. Now let us talk about why this matters, because the difference between applying blind and applying with intelligence is not small. It is the entire reason most job seekers feel stuck. When you apply blind, you send a generic resume into the applicant tracking system black hole. You have no idea who the real hiring manager is. You guess at the salary and get lowballed at the offer stage. You waste weeks on ghost jobs that were never actually hiring. You walk into interviews with no idea who is in the room, and you write a cover letter nobody reads. The typical result is 0 to 1 interviews after 20 even or more applications. When you apply with intelligence, the entire game changes. You target the actual decision maker directly by name. You get verified hiring manager contact information in minutes. You know the real salary range before you sit down to negotiate. You skip ghost jobs by verifying legitimacy before you ever apply. You walk into interviews already knowing every interviewer's background and priorities. And instead of a generic cover letter, you deliver what is called a solution asset, a one-page strategic pitch that targets exactly what the hiring manager needs solved. The actual result for users who apply this way is 3 or more interviews from just 8 applications and 1 real offer. That is 3.4 times more interviews while sending 70% fewer applications. The platform is built around 8 intelligence tools, and we are going to walk through every single one so you know exactly what you are getting and exactly how each tool solves a real problem you are facing right now. Tool number 1 is Job Radar. The problem Job Radar solves is this. By the time you see the job posted, 400 other people have already applied. Job Radar fixes that by tracking 300+ job boards in real time. That includes LinkedIn, Indeed, Google Jobs, ZipRecruiter, and the rare niche sites most candidates never find. The second a matching role goes live, you get an instant text or email alert so you can be one of the first applicants in the door. Ghost jobs and expired listings are filtered out automatically, and everything is tracked on one clean dashboard. You stop hunting. The jobs come to you.
Tool number 2 is JobIntel Live. The problem JobIntel Live solves is this. You apply online and you have no idea who the hiring manager even is. JobIntel Live is the world's most advanced AI-powered research agent, and you can ask it anything about a job, a company, a hiring manager, a salary, the culture, or even your own resume. It pulls verified, detailed answers from over 6,000 trusted sources in seconds. You can ask by voice or by text. It tells you the hiring manager, the real salary range, the interview panel, and the department pain points you will need to solve, all with citations. Every answer is backed by sources you can verify yourself.
Tool number 3 is Live Job Search. The problem here is that you are tab hopping across 15 different job sites and still missing roles. Live Job Search queries over 4,000 job boards and company career pages in real time. That includes LinkedIn, Indeed, Monster, ZipRecruiter, Google Jobs, and the niche boards most applicants never even know exist. Every result is vetted for legitimacy and paired with verified salary data. There are no expired listings, there are no ghost jobs, there is no more tab hopping. Every matching role on the entire web, all on one detailed dashboard, with real salary data shown on every single result.
Tool number 4 is JobIntel 360 reports. The problem this tool solves is that you try to research a job or a company and you keep finding nothing useful. JobIntel 360 reports gives you 100% verified details on every angle that matters. You learn how you actually stack up for the role, who the real hiring manager is, the real salary and benefits, the company's true pain points, the red flags you need to know about, the actual work culture, and dozens more insights you will not find anywhere else. A typical report cites hundreds of sources, often more than 700, and is ready in under 1 minute. Read it on screen, export it to PDF, or share it with your coach.
Tool number 5 is Career Profile ID. The problem this solves is that every other AI tool you have tried spits out generic junk because it does not know you. Career Profile ID fixes that with a 15-minute setup that ends the cycle of applying to the wrong jobs. You stop wasting applications on the wrong industries. You stop chasing roles you would regret in your first week. Your Career Profile ID powers every single one of the 8 JobIntel 360 tools with your skills, your wins, and your real targets. You can upload your resume to auto-populate the profile in seconds. From that moment forward, every report, every search, and every recommendation is built around you, not a generic candidate.
Tool number 6 is the solution asset. The problem this tool solves is that your cover letters read just like everyone else's cover letters and they get ignored. The solution asset is the 2-minute trick that turns roughly 80% of applications into interviews. Stop sending cover letters and send a solution asset instead. JobIntel 360 builds a 1-page solution asset document that targets the hiring manager's top 2 or 3 biggest problems and details exactly how you will solve them. It replaces the cover letter with verified intelligence. It is built from the actual problems driving the hire, not the generic job description. This is the document that gets you out of the stack and onto the interview calendar.
Tool number 7 is the Resume and Job Match Score. The problem this solves is that your resume keeps getting screened out by the applicant tracking system, and you do not know what to fix. Upload your resume and the job description, and in seconds you will know whether your resume will pass or fail the ATS algorithm. You get a line-by-line match score with the keyword gaps flagged, and you get a clear set of fixes that will take you to a 90% match score, so you pass every time. You can tailor your resume to the role in just 60 seconds before you ever submit the application.
Tool number 8 is the Job Qualifications Match Score. The problem this solves is that you keep wasting time on applications you never had a real shot at to begin with. Before you tailor your resume, before you do any of the work the so-called experts tell you to do, you have to confirm that you are actually qualified for the role in the first place. The Job Qualifications Match Score gives you a requirement-by-requirement match score with weak spots flagged, and it gives you an honest verdict in 60 seconds. Apply or do not apply. No more wasted hours. No more applications you never had a shot at.
Now let us talk about how it actually works, because the entire process is built to be simple, fast, and powerful. 3 steps take you from blind application to inside intelligence in under 5 minutes. Step 1 takes about 10 seconds. You paste a job link, ask a question, or run a search. Drop in any job URL from LinkedIn, Indeed, a company career page, or even a recruiter's email, and that is it. Step 2 takes about 4 minutes. The AI researches everything for you. Our engine cross-references over 6,000 public sources in parallel, pulling from LinkedIn, Glassdoor, the SEC, news articles, company reviews, and live salary databases. Step 3 is instant. You download your full intelligence suite, ready to read on screen, export to PDF, or share with your coach.
Let me show you what this looks like in the real world. Take Sarah, who applied for a VP of Engineering payments platform role at Stripe. She ran a JobIntel report and got a 14-section intelligence suite back in under 5 minutes. Her match score came back at 94%. The legitimacy score came back at 98%. The report cited 742 sources. She got the name of the hiring manager, David Kim, the SVP of Engineering, including his background as a former principal engineer at Square and a Stanford computer science graduate. She got a verified salary range pulled from levels.fyi, Glassdoor, and H-1B filings, showing a base salary range of $385,000 to $520,000, with total compensation between $620,000 and $780,000. She got the top 3 pain points driving the hire. She got every single name on the 5-round interview panel. She got the culture strengths and the red flags. And she got a full 30, 60, and 90-day solution asset plan.
Here is what Sarah did with all of that. She skipped the online application entirely. She sent David Kim a 3-sentence LinkedIn message referencing his Latin American expansion plans, along with a 1-page solution asset showing how she would handle the open payments architect gap in 90 days. Her interview was scheduled within 48 hours.
She is not the only one. Priya, a senior product manager, had been applying for 3 months with nothing to show for it. She ran JobIntel on 6 jobs and landed 4 interviews in 10 days. Marcus, a director of sales, used the salary intel to catch a $28,000 gap between what the company listed and what the role actually paid. He negotiated to the real number with receipts. Elena, an engineering lead, said the legitimacy checker flagged 3 ghost jobs she was about to waste a week on, and that one feature alone paid for her subscription 10 times over. Now let us talk about pricing, because this is the part where you find out how affordable an unfair advantage really is. Every plan starts with a free report. No credit card, no commitment. The free plan gives you 1 full job insider report, hiring manager identification, basic salary intelligence, and legitimacy verification. That is your no-risk way to see the platform in action.
The Pro plan is $149 a month and is built for active job seekers. You get unlimited job insider reports, the full suite of intelligence reports, the inner circle covering 100 companies, the solution asset generator, the advanced job search hub, and priority report delivery. You also get a 7-day free trial, so you can prove the value before you pay $1.
The premium plan is $499 a month and is built for executives and major career pivots. You get everything in Pro, plus your Career Intelligence Profile ID, a one-on-one strategy session, white glove report review, executive search support, and concierge hiring manager outreach. This is the level for the candidate going after the highest impact roles, where one offer changes everything.
All 3 plans can be canceled at any time. There are no setup fees. There is no risk to find out if this is the change you have been waiting for.
So here is where we land. The job search game has changed. The candidates who are winning right now are not the ones sending the most applications. They are the ones sending the most informed applications. They walk in already knowing the hiring manager, the real money, the panel, the pain points, and the plan. JobIntel 360 gives you all of it, in minutes, with every answer cited and verified.
The first report is free. No credit card. 3 reports done today, and the average is under 5 minutes. Stop applying blind. Start applying with intelligence. Your unfair advantage is 1 click away.